Okay, I'm going to be reacting to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So it says official trailer story. This is a new game, so let's react to it.
It's been a long 5 years.
Oh no. Another generic character? Another generic character. They keep making all these main characters talk, act, and look exactly the same. We don't need another generic Dollar Tree version of Luke Skywalker. We don't. Please make a interesting character, for God's sake. So let's see here. We have a generic. Well, I even forgot the name of the, what is it called? New Order or something? Yeah, generic New Order soldier versus a generic Jedi, and it's just in a Dark Souls universe. Okay, Dark Souls, black, attack, roll, the same thing every time. This is fun? No, it's not. It's not. Let's see here. Let's go back a bit. It's the same game. It's the same game. Please tell me this isn't a. They're not advertising this as a new game, because it clearly is the same game. We've already played this. We've already played this with Fallen Order. It's the same game. Didn't this game come out like 10 years ago? This makes no sense. This makes no sense.
We've tried to resist.
Oh my god, we tried to resist. We tried to resist. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Who's writing this garbage? Who's writing this? Jesus Christ.
Fear and mistrust rule the galaxy.
It's like a mod. It's literally a mod. It's the same game, just with a reskin. Literally the same exact game, just with a reskin. So there's nothing different about the game. They didn't add new features, they didn't add a new story, they didn't add a new plot. Same crap, different look.
Cal, look into the fire. It will warm you, keep you company, but left unchecked.
This looks like a different. Am I going crazy, or is this a different character from the one from the last Fallen Order game? Because the Fallen Order game, he had brown hair. This guy has red hair. And their characters are exactly the same. Their personalities are exactly the same. They look exactly the same. They talk exactly the same. They walk exactly the same. All the fighting moves are exactly the same. It's all the same animation. And people are paying $70, $80, $90 for this. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad how we're living in a world where you can keep releasing the same game over and over and over for 10 years and people still buy it. While the good games that actually take time, effort, energy, they might not be mainstream, but at least they try to do something different. Those games won't sell. They won't sell a single copy. Why? Because people are under this paranoid, hypochondriac psychosis, mass formation psychosis, where they just have to get the same thing every time, and anything that's not this exactly the same, it just triggers something in their brain, and then they just don't want to buy it. They're like, oh man, I don't know what that is. Let me just stay away from that, and then they just panic because they're NPCs. They want to get the same game, knowing full and well it's exactly the same as the game they bought 2 or 3 years ago, but they'll still buy it. Why? Because they want to be under this illusion that that everything is just fine when it's not. It's not, because this game is just boring. It's release garbage to keep you under the spell. This spell that the gaming industry isn't dead. It's dead.
It will consume everything until there is only ash.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this?
Oh no. Oh no. What was that? This looks pre-rendered. This isn't what console is this coming on? Graphics don't look like this. Graphics don't look like this. We're not in the year 2050. This is pre-rendered. It says PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, and X or whatever. Windows PC. It might run on PC if you have a supercomputer, but I guarantee it's not going to look like this. There's no way it's going to look like this.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy?
They took the time to make these graphics and barely took any time to make good voice acting. Like how much time did they spend working on this one level trying to make it look this good, and then you spent like one take on the voice acting? Pretty sure the voice acting is more important than how good your game looks, because the story is what draws in the player, not how detailed the grass looks or how detailed the rocks look, because people have been playing games before graphics look this good. It's really the story that brings people into the game.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire? Hope may feel beyond our grasp.
So in the last scene, the graphics look good, and in this scene,
An empire.
the graphics look like garbage. Look at that. Look at that. You can literally see the polygons. You could literally see, look at this. You can see sharp edges. You can see crappy textures. They tried to blur the textures. They added some sort of blur effect to try to get you distracted from the bad effects in this game. But look at that. That's like last gen. That's literally 2 gens ago. This isn't what is this, PS5? No, this looks like a PS3 game. PS3 game. This is not current gen. This if you turn on your PC and you put this in to your PC and it looks like this, I think you were pulling my leg. I think you're rickrolling me, because this is not current gen. This is this is the best they have to offer. This is not what it might look like. This is the best it could possibly look like, is what they put in these game trailers, and what we're seeing now is just disappointing.
Hope may feel beyond our grasp. But I think we finally found somewhere the Empire can't reach us. Imagine.
He sounds like that main character from How to Train Your Dragon. He literally sounds like the main character from How to Train Your Dragon. Did they use that same character for a freaking Jedi? Are you freaking kidding me?
No more looking over your shoulder. A place that's worth fighting for, no matter the cost.
It's the same game. It's the same game. And it plays the same, it looks the same, they talk the same, the story's probably the same. There's nothing different about this game. Please make a new Empire at War, or new Jedi Academy game, new Knights of the Old Republic game. Please make anything else besides this Dark Souls clone, please. Please, man. This sucks. This sucks. And people are hyped for this. People are hyped. 2 million views. Wow. 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 And it was probably made in like a week in Unreal Engine 5 or 6 or whatever the heck it is. It probably was made by an AI. That's how boring and cliche this garbage is. You can't tell me a human being made this garbage. You can't tell me a human being made this garbage, bro. It's trash. Trash. Trash, trash, garbage. Don't get this. Don't get this trash.